Welcome to Wida, Critical Online Resources for ESL Teachers. It is the ELL Services Department's expectation that you are knowledgeable of the standards found on the Wida website and that they should be part of your Best L practices. We consider this website to be one of the most valuable resources available to you as an ESL educator. During this webinar, we're going to take time to examine different parts of the website. We will be going to www.wida.us. We're going to take some time to point out the different features and components found on the website. We're going to begin under the About Us tab, and we're going to click on the Academic Language section. Under this section, we wanted to make you aware of a video found here on academic language. While this video viewing is optional, we do highly encourage you to check it out. We also wanted to point out the can-do philosophy that can be found here. If you click on the can-do philosophy, it will open as a PDF file. This page will give you the why and the research behind the can-do descriptors. We hope that you will take time to read through the can-do philosophy and be familiar with it. As we go back to the Wida web page, we're going to move into the Standards and Instruction tab. We're going to focus our attention under the English Language Development section. Under this section, you'll find Wida's 2012 amplification of the ELD standards. You should have a hard copy of this located in your classroom. However, if you do not, as you can see, it's available here online. Our expectation as part of this video is for you to review the 2012 amplification overview tutorial. If you click on the tutorial, you will be led to this page. This page is composed of 16 different slide presentations, each with an audio section. It's your choice as to whether you want to complete this in one setting and move through it in order, or if you want to do it in different sections. However, it is our expectation that you view the tutorial completely and are familiar with it. Once you've finished the tutorial, we'll go back to the same page, and we'll go back to Standards and Instruction, and we want to point out the can-do descriptors. Most of you are familiar with the can-do descriptors, and hopefully you've shared these with your classroom teachers. We wanted to make you aware that they can be found here and to point out the can-do name charts. If you click, again, this will open as a PDF file, and this is a very valuable resource for you to share with your classroom teachers. The can-do descriptors are grouped by grade level clusters, pre-K through 12th grade. This particular setup has one chart for each domain per grade level cluster. For example, this is the listening domain for grade level clusters 1 and 2. As we scroll down, we'll see the speaking domain for the same grade level, reading domain, and writing domain. We hope that you will take time to sit down with your classroom or content teachers and help them fill out the chart with the names of the students that you serve and are currently in their classes. Walk them through so that they're familiar with the different levels that are found here and which student will fall into that particular level. As we go back to the Wida web page, we're going to move into the Professional Learning tab. Under this tab, we're going to focus our attention today on the educator resources. However, we encourage you to go back on your own and explore some of the other sections. Under the educator resources, these are developed specifically for you, the ESL teachers. There's a lot of information that can be found here, again, that you can share with those that you work with. We're going to start by looking at the focus bulletins. These are a series of bulletins on topics that are of interest to educators of English language learners. In addition to the current bulletins, as you scroll down, you'll see those from previous years. They cover a variety of topics, including technology in the classroom, dual language learners, SIFE or SLIFE students, etc. Please take some time to click on those that are of most interest to you and read through the bulletins. Staying on that same educator resource page, we're now going to look at some of the featured videos. Each year, Wida sponsors a video contest that's open to educators of English language learners. This is where they share the winners of the video contest. As you can see, these are last year, 2015 winners. But you also have 3 other tabs which contain featured videos and previous contest winners. There is a short description of the teacher, the school, and the content that is in the video. We encourage you, when you have time, to view some of these. I'm sure you'll get some good ideas for strategies and activities that you can use in your classroom. Going back to the same Educator Resources tab, we also wanted to point out the lesson plan share space. This is where you, as an educator, can upload lessons that you've created following the guidelines listed here. But I think the most important feature on this page is that you can search for lessons that have been prepared by other educators. There's a lot of ways that you can search. For example, if you have a particular topic or keyword that you're doing a lesson on, you can search to see if that's already been created. If you know of people who have submitted lesson plans, you can search by the author's name. My favorite feature is I can search by grade level, or I can also search by language domain. In addition, you have the language standards listed here that you can also do a search. So again, we encourage you to take some time, search through and examine some of the lesson plans, and see how you might tweak them to use in your particular situation. Lastly, we wanted to point out the download library. This is an often overlooked section, but we wanted to make sure that you're aware of it. So if you click on the download library, you'll find some of the things we've just pointed out. For example, you can also access the can-do name charts from this page. But most importantly, this is a section where you can find research. This is a resource for research behind Wida and certain information on ELS. So you can search through some of the briefs, different presentations. Just take some time to explore all that you can find here. So again, our expectation in the ELL Services Department is that you are familiar with the Wida website, that you're knowledgeable of the standards, and that you're incorporating those into your best practices. Should you have any questions or need any support or have comments to share, don't hesitate to contact me, Carolyn Fry, or any member of the ELL Resource Curriculum team. Thank you.